isn't how I envisioned this or planned this. But I am going to retire. This is not an easy decision. Honestly, it's the hardest decision of my life, but it is the right decision for me. For the last 4 years or so, I've been in this cycle of injury, pain, rehab, injury, pain, rehab, and it's been unceasing and unrelenting, both in season, and off season, and I felt stuck in it. And the only way I see out is to no longer play football.
That is the absolute most shocking retirement news that I've heard since the retirement of Calvin Johnson from the Lions. I'm your boy APW Sports checking in, and in today's video, we're gonna have my reaction, my thoughts to the shockingly sudden retirement of Colts quarterback Andrew Luck. So without further ado, let's dive into it.
I'm striving to get rich. That's why I almost went 2 years without buying shoes and fits. Things change now. My mom hearing me with my music and she look a little prouder.
So during last night's Bears versus Colts preseason game, huge news dropped that Andrew Luck met with Colts owner Jim Irsay to formally let him know that he will be retiring from the NFL immediately. As you can tell in his press conference, he is very happy with his decision as he's been battling injuries over the past 4 years, including missing the entire 2017 season because of a shoulder injury. This offseason, he's been suffering from calf and ankle injuries that have further held him back from being able to participate and be on the football field with his teammates. I can say when you go through a lot of injuries like that, it really can take its toll on a guy mentally as well as physically to be able to perform at the top level that Andrew Luck has been used to performing at. While the news is 1000% shocking, it really does not surprise me, and this is why I feel it's not surprising. Number one, when you go through the amount of injuries and the amount of hits that Andrew Luck has taken over his career, that really begins to wear you down as a football player, dealing with a lot of that in your career. And when you're not happy and then you feel you can't perform up to that level, it's time to reevaluate things and really make a decision that's really going to be best for you mentally and physically. Now, in my personal opinion, mental health is the biggest thing that led Andrew Luck into retirement, because if you're not mentally there and you're not mentally happy, why continue to play football and put yourself through that when mentally it's really wearing you down and it can lead you to a state of depression? The one thing I did not like were the fans booing him last night as he was walking off the field with his teammates. I did not like the fact that they booed him heavily without really weighing in with this decision. Now, from a fan's aspect, yeah, it's very disappointing to not be able to see one of the top talented quarterbacks in the NFL play. And this retirement decision is going to leave a huge question mark as to where Andrew Luck could have been and what his career could have turned out to had he not made this decision to retire from the NFL. And at the end of the day, I'm glad he did this for his mental sake. I'm not going to knock him a bit, because at the end of the day, mental awareness and mental health is the biggest thing that we need to really focus on. Not only just with athletes, just with people alone. I'm glad Andrew Luck made that decision to really focus on himself mentally, because if you can't function mentally, it's going to wear down and it's going to affect him not just on the football field, but within life itself. He did have the potential to go down as one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game of football, but at the end of the day, this is just going to remain a what if, with his career ending at the young age of 29. Now that the effect that it has on the Colts, Jacoby Brissett is going to be thrust into the starting quarterback role. In my personal opinion, they really need to find them a veteran backup to really solidify the quarterback spot. You have Chad Kelly, who's going to be suspended for the first 2 games of the 2019 season, so they're really going to have to add a veteran to help out with the quarterback depth. And with this day and age of football and the awareness of CTE and the effects that the game can really take on your body, I think this is just gonna be a trend of players really retiring young because of the long-term effects that the game of football can really have on the body and the mind. Now, the effect that it has on the Indianapolis Colts as a team, this takes them from Super Bowl contender to bubble playoff contender, if not missing the playoffs altogether, because Andrew Luck's talent and his decision making and his accuracy in his arm and as well as his mobility was top tier level, and it's really gonna, and in today's NFL, the quarterback is the most important spot on a football roster. And when you take a step down, from Andrew Luck to Jacoby Brissett, no disrespect to Jacoby Brissett, but he's just not Andrew Luck. So this team is really gonna have to rely on Marlon Mack and the running game to really carry the offense without Andrew Luck. And with this decision, I wish Andrew Luck the absolute best. I really hope that he finds peace and happiness with his decision. So that's gonna do it for today's video. Be sure to like the video, comment your thoughts down below of what you think about the retirement of Andrew Luck and what that means for the Indianapolis Colts going forward. Be sure to share the video and also subscribe to the channel. We are on our way to the 1,000 subscriber plateau, and I'm gonna keep pushing out these videos for y'all to enjoy. And also click the notification bell to be notified of when your boy uploads a new video. I am your boy APW Sports signing out. See you guys next time. Peace out.
I wanna say thank you to my mom and my daddy for making love the night that you had me. Wanna thank my friends, my sister, and my brother.